Hi everyone, welcome to our channel HLC Metal Parts. Today we will take you through the components of progressive stamping dies and their design. This will be a great starting, especially for beginners in stamping. Unlike single-punch die, progressive stamping dies perform stretching, bending, blanking, forming, shaping, and die tapping all within the same set of die. So progressive die to quickly and consistently produce complex parts. This small part is produced by progressing die. Take this precision product in my hand. Our mold design takes many factors into consideration, including the life of the mold, the production process, the capacity of stamping machine, also the shape and size of the product. We also need to evaluate the material. The thicker the material, the greater the punching force required for the die. Conversely, thinner materials should be prevented from deforming and tearing during forming, especially at the edges and corners where the material stretches and bends. The higher the hardness of the material, the greater the wear on the die. Just as you can't break a rock with an egg, the die material must have sufficient hardness and wear resistance to extend the die's life. But this will also increase the budget accordingly. From the ground up, after carefully balancing these factors, engineers use CAD to create die models and conduct design for manufacturability. This allows us to perform dynamic simulations before production starts. We can identify potential issues and optimize the design. Stamping dies are built layer by layer, like a sandwich. Each layer has a specific role. Okay, let's start from the top and walk through it step by step. The first layer, upper cover plate. The main function is to clamp the mold on the press table. The material is generally 45G steel with no special requirements. The second layer, upper die base, it is used to place the outer guide, sleeve, limit post, and ejector spring. The thickness of the upper die base is proportional to the length of ejector spring. The third layer is upper backing plate. It acts like a shock absorber in a car, absorbing the impact during stamping to prevent the upper die base from denting or deforming, since it directly bears the punch pressure. The material requires high hardness, usually SLD steel. Next is the clamping plate, which closely fits with the upper backing plate and has the same material as it. You can see it is pierced by many punches and inserts. Yes, its function is to secure them, to ensure the position and precision of the parts. The stripper plate and blank holder plate are like twins. Indispensably, the stripper plate holds the ejector inserts, and after the punch completes the processing, it separates the finished product and scrap from the die, using the force provided by the ejector spring. Meanwhile, the blank holder plate fixes these ejector inserts and prevents the workpiece from moving or warping during stamping. The above 6-layer structure is collectively called the upper die, installed at the top of the press, which is the movable part. The lower die is firmly fixed to the press's workbench. They are like the two blades of scissors. The first layer of the lower die is lower die plate, used to place the die inserts like bending and cutting inserts, which directly contact the strip and influence forming. When they wear or are damaged, only the individual parts need to be replaced. No need to replace the entire mold. Then there are the lower backing plate and lower die base. You can imagine them as the mattress and bed frame, bearing the pressure from the movement of the upper die. Like the upper backing plate and upper die base, they hold all the components together, ensuring precise alignment and stability during the stamping process. This is the guide pin. Before the material enters the die, the guide plate aligns the strip. Then guide pins, guide posts, and misfeed devices, like train tracks, keep the strip aligned with the die. These are our die punches. Punches are the main force for stamping, generally installed in the upper die, moving downward to push the material into the die or holes, to complete cutting, punching, or bending operations. They are blank holder plate inserts, which also help to position the material, preventing it from moving during stamping. We can also have many standard parts: guide posts, guide sleeves, limit posts, springs, bolts. These all assist in part forming. Look, our products are stamped step by step through the progressive die. Finally fell off the strip. Who would have thought that such a small workpiece requires such a complex die to produce? So, through my explanation, are you more familiar with progressive die? If you want to learn more about hardware processing, click the link in the comments below to visit our website. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.